In the name of the one who is the peace and gives peace. Dear viewers, welcome to our program 50 Ways to Happiness. This is Ways 25. So far, I provide so many tips how to reach happiness. But I want you to understand 2 points, which is very important. Number one, some of those ways that I provided are a mixture of rational and spiritual, or purely spiritual and purely logical. The spiritual ways would lead to longer peace or longer happiness, inner security. Rational ways or tips would also reach to happiness, but in comparison to spiritual, that would be shorter. So in this episode, I want you to understand that if you're fearful, you cannot be happy. Fears kills happiness. And there are 2 types of fear. Number one is natural. If you're fearful of wild animals, such as tiger, lion, or any other creatures such as a snake, or animals that are wild, they can harm you if you get close to them. It's very normal, it's okay to have those kind of fears, and it's for your own benefit, for your own survival. Your creator put that kind of awareness or fear in order to stay away from harm, which is totally normal. You have to have those kind of fears in order to save yourself and survive. If you go close to a tiger, wild tiger, he's gonna cut you in pieces, or any other animal. So it's okay to have those kind of fears. The other type of fear is not okay, which is more related to future. The second type of fear has no reality existence. Since it's in future, it doesn't exist. It doesn't have reality of existence. So if you have that kind of fear, that kind of fear would take away your happiness. And from a spiritual perspective, the second type of fear comes from devil. Different culture, different religion use different terms when it comes to devil. It's Iblis, Shaitan, Satan. So these are the terms they are referring, but it's to a creature that our creator created him. So he is creation of our creator. So the second type of fear is not okay, because if you have the second type of fear, which is in future, as a result, what happens, it leads you to accept the power of Iblis, the power of Shaitan, the power of devil on yourself. Number two, you basically sign a membership to be a follower of devil if you have that kind of fear, because it controls you. That fear controls you. So the moment fear controls you, then Shaitan or Iblis or Satan, whatever you call it, would give you plan give you ideas, then you have to follow. The more you follow those plans or ideas of devil, the deeper you're gonna go into sadness, depression, anxiety, and sometimes it leads to suicide. And mostly it's gonna take your happiness. And also, if you have that kind of fear about future, you may lose in this world and in the hereafter. As a believer, we know that there are two lives, this life and the life after this. So if you become follower of Satan or Shaitan, you lose both worlds. Because if you are fearful, you cannot do anything in this world. You cannot enjoy, you cannot have achievements, you cannot build a good relationship, you cannot have a good family, you cannot succeed in this world. You're gonna fall behind and you're gonna live with fear, which is similar to death. So what's the solution? The solution is be good and be fearless. If you're good and you're doing good things, why do you have to be worried about future? So be good and be fearless. It takes away a lot of sadness. Number two, fear none but your Creator. So the moment you fear your Creator, fearing of Creator is not fearing of other creatures. To have fear of your Creator would bring happiness into your heart. Number three, follow the teaching of the prophets, the revelation that's available, especially the last message, which is Quran. If you follow this message, do experiment. If you follow this message, you would feel, you will see that your life is changing for the positive, and you would feel happy, and you have relaxed life. Also, know that Satan cannot harm you if you put your trust in your Creator. Number five, know that devil or Shaitan or Iblis cannot do anything against the will of your Creator, because he is ultimately in charge. So the moment you put your trust in your Creator and believe that he is in charge, that would take away a lot of sadness out of your life, and you would reach happiness. And this kind of happiness, which is based on belief and spiritual tips, are longer happiness. So I hope you will find this episode useful and beneficial. If you do, please make sure you share this with your friends and followers. Thank you so much.